Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a outgoing swap that I'm doing, and this is for the 12 days of Christmas, and I am doing this swap with Bec of the Pink Papery and Claire of the Curious Trinket. And we had talked about doing the swap back in August, and of course I waited until the last minute because I really wanted to use this Simple Stories Feeling Frosty collection, and it didn't get into stores as quickly as I thought it would. So I feel like I was rushed a little bit to put this together, and I'm now that I've got it together, I'm hoping I've done enough. But I will share with you what I have, and I'm going to go in the order of the days that we decided to do each project for. And I hope you enjoy watching it and seeing it, and stay tuned for future videos of the incoming swaps that I receive from Bec and Claire. Both of them are absolutely amazing crafters. If you haven't, please go check out their channels. I'll link all their information down below. Amazing crafters, and I apologize, I've got a cold right now, so I'm trying not to sniffle and stuff, but anyway, I will go ahead and get started. I want to begin with day one, which is going to be a Dangle Charm. And some of you may have already seen this. This was one project that I was able to do before the paper collection came into stores. So this is the charm that I came up with. This is the packaging that I've gone with. I had this little punch board. I believe it's a We Are Memory Keepers punch board. I've got that, yeah, right here, if anybody's interested. I think I got it at Tuesday morning a while ago. It's called the Candy Box Punch Board. So that's what created this little packaging for the Dangle Charm. I just did some simple embellishments on it. And again, I've used Simple Stories Feeling Frosty collection, and I absolutely, if you haven't heard already, love this collection. I love the colors. I love the little characters in it, the embellishments, all of it. It's amazing. And of course it's gonna get stuck. I went ahead and did a very chunky charm. Why is this not coming out? Sorry, you guys, it's tangled in the box. I took pictures of this stuff yesterday, and it came right out, so never fear if the camera's on. That's when it's going to have issues. There we go. So this is the chunky charm. That was day one. It was a charm dangle. And I've done a lobster clasp heart for the dangling piece. And I got that at Hobby Lobby. And then I have just added a ton of wire wrapped beads. And I did do the actual wire wrapping on these. I know I had shown you my little plier things that you can do it where it doesn't actually wire wrap the beads, but it makes the process go a lot faster. But I did do wire wrapping on each one of these. So I've got some hearts, I've got some black squares, some little gem pieces. I've added some little silver jingle bells. I went with silver as like my accent color because the bead, like the little, I'll show you when I get to one, the outside pieces of it were actually silver, so I thought that that would make it easy to pick as my accent color. And honestly, I like the silver. I think it looks really pretty. It's cool feeling with the cool colors in this collection. So this is my charm dangle, and again, I did two of these, one for Bec and one for Claire. So each one of these things that I'll show you, I've actually made two. So that's the number one. Number two was a 3D project, and I think I've mentioned before, I have a Cricut, and I am computer not savvy, and so this was a stress for me to try to figure out what to do, but this is what I came up with. It's a little snowman. I got an SVG file I found online. I honestly, I'll have to link it down below. I can't remember off the top of my head where. But this is what I came up with. It's a little snowman. His hat obviously comes off and you can put little goodies inside. And I've kept it pretty simple with the embellishing. Did some ribbon around the edge, and then this has got the number 2 right there. It's kind of hard to see. I may have to try to pop that out a little bit so it's more visible. So that's the hat, and then this is his little face and head where the goodies go. My kids think it's creepy, so that's what they think. I'm gifting them each some of this yarn trim I got at Hobby Lobby, and it's in pink. And I got them each an Alma Roca, which is also in a pink wrapper. Matches nicely. And then I found these at my Dollar Tree, so I thought that these would be kind of fun to gift as well. They're a little bit more detailed than Belly's flat back stickies. So that is my number 2 3D project. Number 3 was a tag flip, and I think this was my favorite thing to make, honestly. I've already kind of got it packaged up because I need to get these in the mail. Sorry for the crinkling. So this is the tag flip, and like I said, I think this was my favorite thing. I got a silver binder ring, which you can barely see, at Hobby Lobby in the album section, and I've just added some trim, which they can easily take off and reuse if they'd like, in all of the colors of the collection. And this is the first tag right here. And I just cut out, like, this is a tree shape that I cut out and in 110-pound cardstock, and then I just cut out the paper from the collection for the front and the back. So it's sturdy, and I've added a little dangle that I wire wrapped here, and just layered it up. It's very chunky. I've done a lot of stitching on all of the ephemera pieces and some of the puffy stickers, some of the ephemera. I've added diamond dot, or not, yeah, these are diamond dots, on a lot of the pieces as well, just to give it some more texture and definition. So this is the first one. And then I like to add little goodies. So I've added some of these silver stars. They went well with the collection. And this is the next tag. And I made it a shaker. This is a snow globe die that I had. And you can see there's a little deer, silver deer back there, and a silver Christmas tree. And I've layered it up and done the same thing. Made a shaker out of it. Added some of the banner ephemera piece and stitched around everything. These are the little pieces that I was referring to earlier that helped me decide which color. You can see the silver around it. They're like those little brads that sometimes come with a collection. So that's that one. And then I've gifted them each some of these beads. Love the colors. Everything goes well with the collection. And then this is the next one. I love this. This is a snowflake die that I cut out. Again, this one I cut out in 110, but I think I layered it like 4 times just because it's pretty, well, you can see it's not solid anywhere, so it could be a little flimsy if it wasn't layered up. And then I added this cute little snowman. Use those silver balls that you can get at, I think you can get them at Dollar Tree, but I think I found these at Hobby Lobby. Love the little coffee cup. I've added silver for the drinks, a little pom-pom for his hat, diamond dot for his nose. Super cute. I added these snowflake charms. I wish they were silver, but they're gold, but that's okay. I get a little obsessive about that kind of stuff. And then this is a star tag that I created, and I've done the Adriana Alvarez, I think, started this, and maybe Shara Crane as well. Added that to give it some more interest. And cute little deer, put a little flower in her hair. She's got a little bird on her back. Super cute. I've added, just puffed it up, made it pretty thick. You can see each one of these are very thick. And then this one is a wreath die that I had, and I cut it out a lot of times, as you can see there. Again, because it would be flimsy if it wasn't layered that much. And I made it a shaker, which I like the way that turned out. I've added a snowman, cut out this poinsettia several times and layered it up, and just added some of the little leaves on the side and stitched a little bit here and there. So there's that one. And then the last one is this heart shape, again stitched around it and layered it up. I have a snowflake die that I cut out in this holographic paper and layered it up, did stitching on everything, and I've added some more charms. I like the use of the little jingle bells as a bead as well. Did a lot of wire wrapping for this project, but it was fun. I really enjoyed it. And then I've gifted them each some of these flowers, which I thought were very pretty and can be used all year. So like I said, I think the tag flip is my favorite thing that I created for this this swap. I like the way it turned out, and I really enjoyed creating it. So that was number 3. Number 4 are handmade embellies, and these are, I've combined number 4. Where did it go? Oh, it's right in front of me. I've combined number 4 and number 12. Number 4 are handmade embellies, and number 12 was an embellishment book, so I put the embellies in it. And I used DM's tutorial from the Cutesy Shelf, and I'll link her information down below, for the actual embelly book, how to make it tutorial. I've made it a shaker Christmas tree on the front, and I've done stitching on everything. So that's that. I've added this little cute trim. I think I found this at Hobby Lobby. Kept the embellishment simple because, as you will see, it's kind of busting out at the seams a little bit. I made my embellishments thick. So this one's for Claire, and again, I made one for Bec as well, but I kept it simple on the inside. I did some sequins clusters here, just personalized it here. I love this little moose. I think he's so cute. I've added a little bow to her hair. And so the first embellishments I created were these, I've just attached them using glue dots. So I've had this snowflake die, and I've got it right here if anybody's interested. It cuts out really well, and it's a Tim Holtz. And I think I found it on Amazon last year, maybe. So I cut out several of those snowflakes and just embellished them. I love the way this one turned out. And then you've got the fireplace one with the snow skis and the gloves. I love it. I love this collection so much. And then there's these brads I used on this side to keep it kind of simple but add a little interest. And then I have this little deer that I created. I have this die. I cut them out in several different types of different colors of the paper. Added some silver glitter horns, antlers, and then just did a little cluster down there with a sentiment. And then when you open it up, I've done some of the starbursts here, as you can see. Everything is really chunky. I might need to go through and pull out all of the hot glue strands. I've used wire back here, diamond dots around it, wire here, diamond dots on the little, that one's really cute too. I don't know if it's like a little wolf but he's really cute. And then I did these page flags, and I love these. I was inspired by Shara Crane on these. I went on her Instagram page, and she had made several of them, and I just love the way they turned out. So I attempted some, and I'm happy with how they turned out. I did stitching on all of the little flag pieces, which was a little tedious, but I love the way it turned out. So you can kind of see this one here, and it's stitched on the back as well. That's that gross glue dot, but yeah, so there's that. And then you open it up further. I added pockets on mine, and that was, I've gifted him some of these stickers from Hobby Lobby. These little pockets were totally inspired by Tony at Craftpurge, and I'll link her information down below as well. I've added a pocket here, and in this one, I've gifted them each some pink bows and some silver, or I guess they're kind of iridescent angels. stickers. So those go in those little pockets, just kind of a fun little extra. And so then I think some of you have seen this embellishment. I actually used silver thread and laced up the ice skate, and then I just layered it all up and added some of these little sprays that I found at Hobby Lobby. So there's that one, and then there's this coffee, which I love the way this turned out too. Super cute. Did a lot with the eyelash trim, the holographic. So there's that. So that is my number 4 and 12, the embellishments and the embellishment book, and that one's for Claire. And then number 5 are bag toppers, and I'm happy with how these turned out too. Here's number 5. And like this is where we didn't specify how many to make, so I did 3. This one, they can unclip this and use this one, so that's a bag topper in itself. And then these are the other 2. I'll take them out so you can see them real quick. So on this one, I've added a little charm dangle, and I just cut this one out and then did some extra trim cutting on this on the end here, and then layered it up. I had a mint doily that I put on there, and then just added one of the starburst embellishments that I had created for that. So that's that embellishment. And then this one is kind of the same idea. Wow, those glue dots are working good. Same idea. Cut this one out, did some trim with a die that I have in my collection, which you can hardly see it, but and then used one of the snowflake dies that I cut out, clustered it up, did stitching on that. So there's that. And then the one that's on the top of the actual bag is this one right here. And this one is a circle die that I had, and I cut it out and then layered it up. So that's that. So that's number 5. Number 6 is a sequins mix. And this is what I came up with for that. Again, this was one of the things that I was able to create before the collection came out, and I made it a little candy pack. And this was totally inspired by Tony at Craftpurge, and she was also inspired by Bona at LiveLoveScrap. Both of them have tutorials on their channels, which I'll link below. So this is just a fun way to gift some sequins. So that's that. And there's some dangles on here, the number 6. So that's super cute. I can't find, I used to have scissors that did like, you know, the little fancy cutting on the side, but I can't find them right now. So I just added this little pom-pom trim on the ends, and I think it turned out cute. And number 7 is memory decks cards. And again, I hope I did enough. We didn't specify how many. So I bundled them together like that with this cute little ribbon. And so this is the first one right here, and it's a star. And this one I pieced together. I have a star die that I cut out, and then I cut the bottom portion of one of my other dies that has the memory decks like cut out. And I just layered it up on 110 several times, as you can see. I made the Christmas tree a shaker. Added some dangles, so that's the first one. This one I also did the same thing, or that's not a star. Well, the star back there is, and then this is a die that I had that I made a shaker. And then this one is a star that I pieced together, again, same way as the other one. Made it a shaker and just added some simple embellishments on it and a dangle. And this one is just a die that I actually had in a memory deck shape, and I've created this cute little guy. Like I said, this collection is so cute. And I got this bow. I won it from Anna at Memory Decks Obsessed. I'll link her information down below, but works perfectly on that Christmas tree. I stitched it and the truck and added a little tree ephemera, so it's got a little more dimension. So those are the Memory Decks cards. And then Number 8 are the flowers. So I found this little box. It's a cupcake box in the baking section at Hobby Lobby, and it's silver, so it's perfect. So, and it'll help keep the flowers from getting crushed. So I just kept the embellishment simple so you could kind of see what was in there. You guys are going to have to tell me what you think of these flowers, because I struggled a little bit with this one. I like these, but then I found a tutorial, and I'm going to have to link it below. I don't even remember. For this tissue paper one, and you guys have to tell me what you think. I think it's pretty, but I'm not sure. So that's that. It's made out of tissue paper, and I've just added some of the silver beads on the center. And then I've created a whole bunch of these that are inspired totally by Lori at Creating for Fun. I'll link her info down below. So I've done several of those, and then I had a poinsettia die that I created some pretty flowers with as well, and layered those up. It's like 3 layers on that. So those are the flowers. 9 are bows, and I created this box. I have this die in my collection, and it works perfectly. I just wanted to make sure that they didn't get smashed. So I kept it simple as far as the decorations go on the outside of it, but number 9, and I just added some of this fun eyelash trim and some satin ribbon to just keep it closed. And then these are the bows, and I can't remember if I posted these or not. I did the same thing as I did for one of my other swaps, except for used this collection, the Feeling Frosty, but it's 3 separate bows. I've stitched each one and then used thread and added some wire wrap beads to the center of them. I've added some of the diamond dust is what I was trying to remember. I have it close to me now. This gives it that shiny effect there on the bottom. Found this on Amazon as well. So I've created several bows for each of them. And these took a little bit of time because of all the stitching, but I love the way those turned out. And then number 10 is a banner. Again, I think this might be one of my favorites too. This is really fun. It's really fun to make. It's a pretty mess on my desk right now. So this is the banner, and banners are hard to show because, there you go. I don't know. It's so pretty. I just love this collection. Okay, so that's the banner, and I'll show you each piece here. Let me try to move some of my mess out of the way. Okay, so there are 5 pieces, and this is the first one. And I used 110-pound cardstock, and then just added some of the paper from the collection and stitched around it. And then I've just layered it up. I've added a snowflake die. You can see there's some pink trim, eyelash trim. I've added some bows. I don't know. I just kind of went to town on this. Really happy with how this turned out. Super cute. Nuvo drops over here in pink. So that's the little first banner. This one is the second one. And I kept the shapes to just these 2. So you've got this shape and then this triangle shape, like a traditional. And this is the next one. This collection was so much fun to work with. Lots of fun little pieces, cute sentiments. I've got a snowflake looking stitch on my sewing machine, so I did that on the top there. Here's the next one, another dangle. This one I just posted on my Instagram. Nuvo drops over here. I've added glossy accents. Everything's still on my desk. Found these at Hobby Lobby, I believe. To the coffee cup to look like there's a liquid in there. Just layered it up, lots of diamond dots. Here's the next one. Basically a snowflake rosette. I've added some of the diamond dust here and added a flower, a poinsettia on the top. And this is the last one. And I love that moose. She's so cute. I added a flower to her antlers. So that's the banner. That was number 10, and then number 11, which will be the last one because 12 was the embellishment book, which I already showed you, is tree decoration, and I just simply didn't have enough time to make them. So I just found each of them a couple of ornaments from Hobby Lobby that I thought would be kind of fun. And then this little cute sign. So I'm going to gift them that for the tree decoration, Christmas decoration. And then I think the most favorite, they both are, sorry for the rattling, shaking. They both are from out of the country. And so I wanted to gift each of them. This is a chocolate from Seattle. I live in Vancouver, which is actually closer to Portland, but I found this and thought it would be fun since I do live in Washington. And then I'm gifting them each a die that says Merry Christmas. And then I found some of these flat backs from Hobby Lobby in mint and pink. And then I've gifted them the collection, which I think is super fun because I had so much fun working with it. So anyway, that is it. Sorry for the long video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that Claire and Bec, I hope you guys enjoy it. I really had a great time putting this together, and I'm so thankful you guys asked me to join in this 12-day swap, and I really have enjoyed getting to know both of you ladies so much, and I appreciate you all for watching. Stay tuned for the incoming swaps coming my direction, and please go check them out if you haven't already. Bec of the Pink Papery and Claire of the Curious Trinket. Super fantastic crafters. So thank you guys. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.